Hello? Hello, okay, so, owe you guys a little bit of an explanation. I'll do that in a minute. Let me send out the notification. Okay. So what's going on is, continue. I was going through trying to decide what to play. I saw some stuff that was cute. I literally looked up cute to the side. I was going through Steam and I went through suggestions and stuff, and everything was fine, normal. But I just wasn't interested in anything. And then, what is with my character? I don't want to face into the corner. I don't know why it wants me to face into the corner, but you know, we fixed it. Oh, anyway, and I just decided, we have to do any reading or talking? No. To play this instead, because it's simple, it's easy. And I also tried to go into the puzzle, because I was thinking, okay, maybe I'll finish the puzzle finally. I'd like to finish off that blue sky, that'll be chill. Even if I'm not super into it, I'll enjoy it, because that's not where I'm really at right now. Thing is, the game froze again. This is like the third time it's happened to me. I don't know why it won't load my puzzle. And I was at the end, so that's really annoying. So, you know, that's great. And even better, to make it better, the computer struggled a lot after stream yesterday. It got super laggy and weird. So I just don't want to do something that could mess up the computer again. Just because that kind of scared me. So since this is going to be easier on the computer because it's just doing one thing, I decided on this. Let's talk to people. And then I'll read cards, I guess.
The woman frowns deeply, claiming the cakes she bought for her beloved furball have all been eaten by someone else.
It's terrible.
A quiet furball sits with crumbs around its mouth.
Who could have eaten the cakes?
The child says his monster friend left the village suddenly to go back home. He claims the headman told him that he could go home when he grew up too. The little orc child pouts, but I don't know where my home is.
Positive start.
You ask the old man if he knows anything about the dragon. No, sir, he answers. All I know is that it brings more trouble to this already troubled world.
Okay, was that flash just on stream? Because that's not good. What was that? Why is my phone dying? Okay, my battery shouldn't have gone down that fast. I'm not sure what that's about. Aside from that, my phone's being flashy too. I hope there's nothing going on.
But our headman is a wise and worldly man. He might know something, he remarks, pointing at a house not far away.
I might ask if everything can be unplugged after stream today. This is scaring me. I feel like everything's going wrong. Ask Union Village Union. I really want it to be Union, but it's Union Village. Univille or Union, but it's Union, and I don't want it to be Union. Unionville's headman what he knows of the dragon.
The little goblin sulks as he gazes upon the withering flowers he tried so desperately to take care of. He looks at you with tears in his eyes, silently begging you for help.
I want to help him. Will you do something to save the withering flowers? Give them some salve, dump water over it.
You search your bag for salve, but come up empty-handed.
Let me go buy some salve and see if I can help. I want to save the flowers. Oh, I didn't mean to talk to you. I just wanted to save the flowers. I'm sorry. I have no interest in you. Dude, I don't care what you have to say. Oh wait, no, I gotta go to the apothecarist for that. Nope, wrong place. Sorry, lady. You filled in the same requirements and unlocked item shops girl. Flip side, sorry. So random games day isn't just Monday. Today, I was worried about the computer and I wanted to play something chill. Yesterday after stream, the computer for me completely froze and I nearly couldn't. Also, right. Hi, Nameless. Welcome, welcome. I'm doing okay. I'm doing good. But the computer started lagging out and froze and stuff a bunch after stream yesterday. After I'd exited out of Minecraft and everything. And I couldn't move anything. It was really weird. And then I was looking for what I wanted to play, and I just wasn't feeling anything, so I was looking at the puzzle. I was like, maybe it'll load this time, because it didn't load last time I tried to play it. Froze again, and the computer started making weird noises. So I decided to do a Switch game to just be easy on the thing, and I didn't want to do something hard, so I just decided to do this. Yeah, I heard about that. I'm sorry for you. It's not much you can do, but, you know, thanks. It's fine. I'm all good. It's all good. Everything seems to be working smoothly. I just want to be careful with the computer and not stress it today because that scared me, and I'm a coward. Time to buy you a brand new computer. No, I'm sure he'll hold up fine. Just a little more duct tape, and I'm sure it'll all be brand new. Good as new. Just a little more duct tape. There's 0 on it right now. I'm sure just a little bit of duct tape will fix it. That's how computers work, right? You just need duct tape to fix them. Yes, go Intel or AMD. I don't know what that means. So Intel or AMD. Yes, so Intel or AMD. I don't know what that means at all. But I appreciate it. Let's buy salve for the plant. I'm sure that'll help the plant. Probably not. I actually should probably... You know what? That's fine. Those are brands. Good to know. Like to build your computer. You think I've built a computer before or know anything about them, really? Oh, Nameless, you're so sweet. I literally bought this.
You pour the salve onto the flowers and they stand up tall.
Yay!
The goblin cries out in happiness and thanks you for your help. He then holds something out to you.
Ask your brother, he should know about that. And if he doesn't, then I'm disappointed in him. Ah, yes, I got mystery card 5.
The goblin stares lovingly at the beautiful flowers.
Even if I ask him about it, he might not know them by their names. My brother's the kind of person who knows things more visually than by, like, words and stuff. So even if I was to ask him about it, I'd have to ask him in a way where it's like, it works for him. Because he doesn't process information in a way that's always obvious to other people. So if I asked about it, he might be like, he might know right away, oh, that's that, or I'm not really interested in that part, in that kind of thing, so I haven't researched that part of it. Or he'll be like, what's that? And you'll explain it, and he'll be like, oh, that's actually that. Oh, it just depends on, I see, it's just CPU brands mainly. I don't know if he'd know them so much by names as, like, the way they process stuff and the technical side. Like, My brother's the kind of person who might not know the name of the fancy computer, but he can tell you how it functions. And how to fix your broken computer that you don't know how to fix. And you ask him, how do you know how to fix it? And he'll be like, it's obvious. You clearly just have to do this. And everyone else is like, no, that's not obvious. I understand what you mean. I'm kind of like him. I was scared about the computer because you know how it froze up on me yesterday. So, yeah. I was just explaining with my brother. You know him. You ask him about a brand and he'll be like, why would I know that? Ugh, that's not important. And then you ask him about a function and he'll explain it to you perfectly.
Yeah, he's been playing with water cooling and stuff. Hi, Nameless. I was gonna say, you're already maxed out on RAM. I don't think we can do a whole lot more with this. There's so much stuff poking out of this computer. We've maxed it out pretty good. I'm good. How are you, Nameless? We might be able to clean the fan and get a little more out of it, but yeah, we really kind of need to.
I'm sure duct tape will fix it.
Hedge is the one who mostly doesn't want any change ever, but
well, it's not so much.
Pretty hard.
It's not about change so much as just adapting to a new setup is always really difficult, and with people fighting over who gets the computer at what time, it just makes it a headache.
And we thought about getting another one, but then where do we put it? We only have so many rooms in the house where you can have privacy and talk. And
I told you I'm gonna buy y'all a new one. I'm not doing all that great, but I'm living, aren't I?
Oh, that's so sweet.
You're very sweet, but no, take care of yourself.
You need to eat food, Nameless. We like you. Let's keep you around. Your food is more important than us getting an extra computer. Oh my gosh. Anyway, it services. It services. Like
yeah.
She said, if we need to, we'll go duct tape. I already have a lot of food in my house.
Well, that's good. We should probably shut it off after stream, though.
Yeah, we're gonna have to. 20 minutes. Gotta finish it.
I'll make sure I finish. I don't know why, but my phone battery drained really fast today.
You want my extra charger?
I'm just gonna turn it off. I don't need it for streaming. I already sent out the notifications.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna do this, and it'll probably charge better later. Check. Later. Checkmate. Oh! Checkmate. That's what... I don't understand the context because my brain was just trying to process what you were trying to say. But, you know...
Well, Artie's the chess person. You like it, but a different... You liked playing with the horsies.
Yeah. I played with them like I played with dolls.
I don't want it to go this way. I want it to go this way. You knew how. You were good at it.
No, but for real though, if you need any advice for a computer, I'm here. Oh, that's super sweet.
I have my eye on a potential replacement if the price goes down. My hope, but the problem is, yeah, it's money.
You love playing with the horses? Yes, I did, Nameless. I played with them. Sometimes, apparently, I played the actual game. But mostly what I remember doing is I would treat them like my Polly Pockets. I didn't play with Barbies. I played with Polly Pockets. They're a lot bit smaller. They're like half the size of a Barbie doll. And they're way better. No bias here whatsoever. The new ones, though, the Barbie dolls are way better than the new ones. I hate the new ones. The old Polly Pockets. And I would play with the little... I'll pay for it if needed. No, you don't need to. Stop with a game of chess, Hedge. I don't remember the rules. You'd have to teach me. But yeah, I would play with the horses like I played with my Polly Pockets.
Those, and you liked the pawns from one of the sets, and I kept finding the pawns gone, and in the end I gave up.
I chewed on a couple of those.
I never found all of the pawns again, and playing chess without pawns is more difficult than you might think.
I don't need to, but I can. That would be funny.
But she was like before preschool, let's be fair.
And I will admit, the pawns just felt really nice on my teeth.
Yes. That explains a lot.
It's like those ones in particular were just really nice on my teeth. Chewing on pieces. I was, in all fairness, like 3 at the time, maybe younger. I was also chewing on rocks at the time. Random scraps of metal I found.
Yeah, you unscrewed your bookcase falling asleep one night, and I found you with the screws in your mouth. And I'm like, no, the bookcase is going to fall on you while you're sleeping. And yeah, you used your little bitty fingers, and oh gosh, you were something.
3, I wasn't chewing on chess pieces. It was a sensory thing, nameless. I liked chewing on things like that. It wasn't. I think other things I chewed on was I wouldn't chew on them. I would suck on like cloth bows. I liked how that felt on my mouth. Yeah. But I had a lot of mouthfeel things, so yeah. Your truly special hedge even more than I thought. Shockingly not so. If you read A Series of Unfortunate Events and what's the other one? It's just the Scottish one with the baby.
Oh, Pure Dead Magic and Pure Dead Wicked and
yeah.
all that.
The Pure Dead series. The baby, I was nicknamed after that baby, actually. And there was one other series I don't remember the name of, that again, I got the nickname of the baby because the baby did the same things. So clearly I'm not alone. Someone else must have done it. At least 3 other people must have done it, or else where would you come up with that? Yeah. ADHD? I do not have ADHD. That is... I am an Asperger's wolf, non-ADHD. They can be confused, but they are different. They're the same part of the brain, but different malfunction.
Different processing issue.
It's still a malfunction. It is a different malfunction. If you're talking about it in computer terms, it's the same part of the computer thing, but it's a different bug. You what? I don't understand. Oh. I'm an Asperger's. I can't quite say it.
Autism, Asperger's.
It's a
form of autism.
Breed of autism that's kind of yeah. It's a little higher functioning usually than the normal autism. Like straight up autism tends to come with more. You're far more likely to have like nonverbal with straight up autism, but an Aspie's far more likely to pass, but badly. Like, we get into all sorts of trouble. I thought that saying Asperger's wasn't allowed by doctor. What are you talking about? I've had that diagnosis since I was, what?
I don't even know. You were...
I was a baby, right?
Well, they knew that would be your diagnosis. You were 5 or 6 by the time they because you were fully diagnosed with autism. They said once she's more teenager, she's gonna be officially Asperger's, and sure enough you were. So you're both. But maybe doctors have different terms for things in Europe. It's possible. It might be that Europe, that's a thing. But
oh no! I think I remember something about that being said by a classmate. He was talking about how the doctors decided to stop calling it that and diagnosing that because it wasn't important.
An important distinction.
Yeah, they decided it wasn't an important distinction, but like ADHD and stuff was still an important distinction. And he was really upset about it because he's like, I know what I am. I know this is my problem. I know this problem comes with these sets of problems, and now I can't get care because the doctors have decided not to treat me. Hello, Lost. Well, that was his interpretation, and he was a male Aspie, and that means he's a braggart. Sorry. It's kind of true, though.
I know who you're talking about now. Anyway.
Male Aspies tend to brag a lot. Like, female Aspies can kind of brag, but male Aspies get into places where they have to just show off. Long story short, Asperger's, the man who discovered the breed of autism, was a horrible person. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, and that has nothing to do with the name. The name's been the name for a long time. Who cares what the man did?
Oh, what so did you can't call it Asperger's in the EU. That makes sense. They have rules about things with the little funny man he's talking about. If it's something that you can't say. But in America, it didn't have that. But then it was just a name. To have a name.
It's just a name here.
Oh,
Yeah, that's just the name of the disorder here.
yeah, it has no other connotation. Didn't know that in all these decades. Sorry.
I knew it was related to the name of the guy who discovered it, but that was it.
And we knew it was a German name.
Yeah.
But that was
But
good to know. Good to know. The more you
Yeah.
know. Do, 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 do.
we used that name for a long time. It's pretty new here. Yeah, that makes sense. Because, like, honestly, here's what I'm going to say. Bad people can do good things, and good people can do bad things. And if you throw everything out when someone does a bad thing, then you're going to lose the baby too, right? Like, if I remember, well, it was decided in 2010s.
That would make some sense.
But it's like, why do people always want to change something that's hundreds of years old for something that's not even affecting modern people?
It's not hundreds of years.
It's not hundreds? Okay, but I'm not just talking about this, though. You have something old and established, and they're like, well, something bad happened, so... It's like, at least make it a modern bad thing. I'll come back later. Sorry, Lost, we didn't mean to scare you away. Nameless was confused. We were trying to answer a question. Sorry, Lost. You're welcome to come back whenever. Sorry. I actually do feel bad now. That was surprising. I didn't expect that. I'm curious, that's it. It's fine. But, like, it's just, that's what I am. That's what it's always been called. I don't know another name for it, so yeah. Stop throwing me under the bus like I'm the problem. I mean, this wouldn't have gone down the rabbit hole if you hadn't asked the question. But no, it's not Nameless's problem. It's not Nameless's fault. I can't speak. You're not even the problem, Nameless. I literally do the same thing all the time when I'm here. Yeah? And then I call you the problem, Lost, and you usually go, yep, it's me. I mean, at least he owns up to it when he starts taking me down conversations like, why do you think chickens are cannibals?
Because they eat each other?
I mean, I'm just saying that's kind of the kind of thing he'll ask about and take the conversation in the direction of. And he'll go into a very long conversation about it.
Yeah. Alright.
I didn't think things were gonna spiral like that. Anyway, going back to my game.
And gobbles them up. Healthy flowers are the tastiest, he proclaims in glee. Did he grow those flowers just to eat them?
What a smart little goblin baby! Aww. Providing his own meals. What a smart little boy. Little guy. Nice. I appreciate that guy.
Travelers, you hear a voice call from somewhere.
I was here earlier. I would have gone down the same path. I probably would have gone down the same path. So what started this anyway? Yeah, don't worry. In the EU, I think we call it ASD, Autism Spectrum Disorder. Computer problems. Yeah. But that's... Okay. There's different spots on the autism spectrum disorder. You have straight up, you have Asperger's, you have ADHD, I think is on the list somehow, and there's one other or two others. Like, it's not just one disorder. Like, it's not just one, like, way of showing up. I'm the it person at this point. The computer problems on the IT person. I'm the IT person at this point. I love the chaos I created. No, it's not your fault. It's the EU's thing. Because I just, like, it's far more complicated than that. How can they... Yeah, that's why we use spectrum, because there's a lot of types of autism. I get that. But, like, then you're being non-specific as well. That's why people say spectrum now anyway. Same brain. See, lost guy.
Down here, at thy feet, you look down to see a small clump of fur by your boots. The clump of fur speaks. I am Lappy, and I should like to journey forth with thee.
Oh, I get a friend!
Lappy the furball looks at you with amiable expectations.
Furball, furball! See, lost got it. Anyway, gotta leave to eat and buy you a new computer. See ya. Bye-bye, Nameless. Enjoy your meal, and don't worry about the computer thing. Yeah, what do you want me to do? I'm not a psychologist. Do you want me to categorize you? I mean, do psychologists actually, you know, rip open your brain and start looking at the wirings? Last I checked, they don't. Don't worry. I don't want you in my brain, so stay out. I said that weird. How do you respond? What makes you think we'll be your friends? Alright, let the adventure begin. Furball says yes.
Of course, the more the merrier, you exclaim, pumping your fist energetically into the air.
No, that's a neurosurgeon. I mean, yeah. And? I probably don't want them in my head either. The wires are crossed enough, thank you. I don't need them to be messed up more.
But Melanie coldly interjects, no, I can't trust monsters.
I'm only friendly to the non-humans / elves.
Thoroughly rejected by Melanie, Lappy bursts into tears. Lappy says he has no friends because of his aged face and speech. All alone, he decided to leave the village on a journey. Your party is silenced by the crying child with the face of a grown man. It seems even monsters have their problems.
It's okay, Hedge. We know you prefer the old-fashioned methods. Let's do a lobotomy. No, thank you.
You tell Melanie to be nice and quip that both she and Lappy could use a friend. Exhausted from arguing with you, Melanie half-heartedly agrees. Fine, we can be friends.
I remember those, like, of old married couple ones, like, you know, my husband is more submissive these days. It's great. What are you talking about? Okay, that's disturbing.
However, she says that they are on a dangerous journey to defeat the dragon. As such, they cannot take a child with them. Lappy leaps up and hugs her in his excitement, exclaiming, "Thou hast made me so happy."
Lobotomy. That's kind of disturbing. I'm disturbed, Mr. Always Lost. Is that 42 even real? Hello, Dragon! I just got here to find out that Lost has a husband and they performed a lobotomy on him. But don't worry, the husband is happier. What? Where is this going? I have a husband, he says with a question mark. No, he's talking about stories about people who were couples. Mr. Lost says, I never knew I swung that way. Okay, now that I've had a laugh thanks to Dwagon. Hello, Dwagon, welcome. How are you today? Melanie, looks like Melanie and Lappy became friends.
Till next time, Melanie says, peeling Lappy off of her and placing him on the ground.
I'm just gonna let you guys continue. I'm laughing too hard to read what you're saying.
They Though she thought all monsters to be evil, Melanie feels that the ones here are different. Finally, a friend.
Now that seems like a bad news waiting to happen. Okay. Actually, no, not just yet. Here, Wagon, shall I put on a new outfit just for you? Save. Yes. I'm gonna switch my outfit for you. You know, I'll use a different set of cards. Here. Since you were curious about the original artwork. That's wrong. This is the original. And this one's just a little too much, for me. Pixel art looks cuter. I do agree, but you were kind of curious, so I'm just going to show you look through the cards and then I'll switch back. The pixel art is quite cute, though. Cute, apparently, is a word. Here. The slimes look a little nicer.
Melanie's friend Lappy is here. Lappy cuddles up to Melanie.
That was an accident, but you know.
Despite her hatred of monsters, Melanie doesn't seem to mind.
My phone died after saying that. I was laughing too hard to read it. I couldn't read it out loud. I was laughing too hard. Anyway, I was going... Wrong button. I forgot that plus is the... collection. Characters. Oh, that looks so cool. Then, yeah. Flip side, the story gets locked, but you know. There's something really cool about that picture. I haven't seen all of this art before. I haven't seen these. It's nice to see the original artwork, even though I do think I prefer the pixel art. But this is cute. And I like her dress. It's very pretty. Like this. I really like how that dress came out. And Mars just so adorable. He's so fluffy. He looks so huggable. Anyway, I'm gonna switch back now. I just thought you'd like to see it. And then... I'm gonna switch back now because I can't change the thing in this game. I do wish you could change the customization from when you were playing so it's easier. I don't like that I have to go to the title screen to do it. Because sometimes it's nice to switch things up. Anyway, BRB? Okay. Back to pixel art. The cuteness returns. I think the art's kind of elegant in a way. hope I entered the right one. Oh well. Looks like it. Anyway, let's continue. Yeah, let's continue the story. Now that Lost has left us, I continue the story. What a nice, yeah, hedge I am. What a nice hedge.
You bow, but before you can speak, the man suddenly introduces himself as the village headman.
He looks kind of funny.
He laughs, then shamelessly praises his own village as being wondrous and peaceful. And who are you? He asks.
Nameless and lost or gone. Time for anarchy. Win. Fire! Woo! Burn the house down! Come on! Woo! Fire! How will you answer? We're heroes who are going to take down the dragon. Trope of traveling entertainers.
We are a traveling circus, you say. It's not a total lie.
I didn't mean to do that.
I should have seen that one coming.
I mean, it's kind of probably more true than heroes.
I too traveled the world once long ago, eating every delicacy I found along the way, he reminisces, then welcomes you to his village. Feeling sorry for the old man, Melanie explains that you are actually looking to defeat the dragon.
I mean, honestly, a circus, heroes trying to slay the dragon. I don't see the difference here.
Seemingly unaffected by your lie, the headman speaks. I see. How brave of you.
Let's be honest.
He says that he had heard rumors of the dragon when he traveled the world.
Oh yeah, Dragon, you won't believe this. Last time I played, someone else set someone's house on fire. Not me. They didn't give me the choice to set a house on fire, but someone else did it. I made sure to kill him.
You must be tired from your journey. Have a seat. I will have my chef prepare a feast, the headman says, then claps his hands twice to summon a stewardess. Extravagant dishes that you have never seen before are placed on the table before you, each one looking more delicious than the last.
If I've ever read a fairy tale and I've read quite a few, I know you probably shouldn't eat that food. Just saying.
You're drooling, Melanie scowls. You hadn't even noticed.
I mean, the man didn't get to eat very much last night.
You wipe your mouth with your sleeve, then gasp as you turn to Mar.
Uh-oh.
Perhaps in an attempt to hold himself back, Mar is gnawing on the table corner. There. We'll eat soon, you reassure Mar while gently stroking his head.
Aww, poor Mar.
The doors fly open in the next instant, and a girl runs in. With tears in her eyes, she tells you that her dear companion, Mr. Flobby the Slime, is missing. The headman's eyes go wide in surprise. We must find that slime right away, he says anxiously. You are starving, but it doesn't look like you'll be able to partake of the feast before you because of Mr. Flobby's disappearance.
What food? What food? You say we'll look for it. Find your slime. Able to sustain yourself any.
We will find your slime, and then we feast, you add quietly.
Fair.
Melanie reminds you that you are here to get clues about the dragon from the headman. What's the difference? Literally everything. Hunger taking its toll, you two begin to argue.
Like that's changed.
Brave heroes, the headman interjects. then bows his head. Would you please find her, slime? It appears the story has hit a standstill until you find the missing Mr. Flobby. You need to hear the whole story from the young girl.
Find out what Mr. Flobby's friend has to say. Has want to share. Wasn't on purpose. You're not her. There she is.
The girl sobs, wailing about the missing Mr. Flobby. Melanie places her hand atop the girl's head and promises that your party will find her companion. The girl then hands something to Melanie. It looks like the muddy handkerchief she used to wipe Mr. Flobby. She asks Melanie to wipe Mr. Flobby with it after you find him.
Oh. Only received a handkerchief.
The girl claims to have searched the village but cannot find her friend anywhere. Regardless, looking aimlessly outside the village would be a waste of time. You decide to collect more information in the village.
Dun 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 dun. I must temporarily return to my bed. See you later if you're still streaming when I wake up. Okay, sleep well, rest well, feel better. Ask the good people of Univille for hints as to Mr. Flobby's whereabouts. I can't say this stupid. I give up. Thruston. I don't know.
She says she saw a suspicious man in black with a slime outside the village not long ago. She claims they went northwest together.
Nixon, Advent. Advent's the only one I can say. The Woodland place wasn't so bad, but why can't I say the stupid village names?
Did that man take Mr. Flobby? You resolve to leave the village in search of the pair.
Make your way northwest of Unionville. I'd rather call it Onionville at this point. I can't say it. I don't know why. Yeah, sure, leave the area. I'm annoyed. Now it's taking forever to load. Enemies! I kind of hope it's not a slime because I kind of feel bad killing him right now.
And fight.
I kind of feel like I shouldn't kill these guys right outside the village.
Excellent.
But they are trying to kill me, so... Okay. Enter nameless shrine. Yes. I'm gonna guess this is northwest. Because the west is this way.
Though a torch is not strictly necessary, it would certainly help you find your way through the dimly lit shrine.
Your ability to maintain the camera has been restricted. Check nameless shrine for any signs of Mr. Flobby.
Your footing is obscured in the dimness of the shrine. You should probably proceed with caution.
Oh, carefully.
You go forth slowly but steadily, taking it one step at a time. You take a good look at the floor and see it lined in trails of viscous liquid. No doubt a slime or 200 have passed through here.
Whether it's 1 or 200, you cannot say, I guess. an odd place. Like, I'll talk to Mr. Dude in a second.
It looks like poor Mr. Flobby is being held captive by the Mystery Man. Hand over that slime, you shout to the man in the dark. You speak as if I kidnapped him, he remarks, curtly turning to face you.
Oh. He's just like Melanie.
When your eyes finally adjust to the surrounding darkness, you realize the man's clothes look eerily similar to Melanie's. Melanie's mouth falls open in surprise. It seems the man has noticed Melanie as well. It looks like the two know each other.
What do you suppose their relationship is? Maybe they're friends. They're wearing matching outfits. I think maybe they're friends is the answer I'm gonna go with, but they are wearing matching outfits. It's funny.
The man says that he and Melanie came from the same village, where this was their native dress.
Oh, fair.
The man's revelation makes you realize that you know almost nothing about Melanie's past.
Sorry, I was just enjoying the music. I just totally spaced out listening to the music. I like the boom, boom. You take the chance to find out more. They're your childhood friends.
You ask Melanie about her hometown, but she holds her tongue. Then the man speaks.
I mean, I think it's a reasonable question, actually, given the circumstances.
With forbidden magic, our clan has ensured the dragon, he begins, when Melanie cuts in. She rattles on about the man, telling you that he is Vince, a lunatic obsessed with the dragon.
That makes sense.
Vince resentfully claims that he is searching for the noble dragon to protect it.
Well, they couldn't be on more opposite sides of this fight.
You ran away from home with your tail between your legs, he ridicules. Enraged, Melanie lunges at Vince. You have so many questions, but realize that the most pressing matter is getting Mr. Flobby back. So you ready for battle? Careful, he won't go down easy.
I wonder what the recommended level was for this fight. Oh, he's got 100 health. That's a new number. Happenstance card. Happenstance cards will trigger each turn during this battle. Nice. Decrease water damage dealt to all allies and enemies by 3. I wish I had moved her. Let's do this. I think this will be an advantageous. It'll just do damage, I guess. What a same? What a shame. Let's just do this. Okay, that's pretty bad, but not. Add 3 to all allies' attack. Okay. Let's do some gambling. If I get a high roll, it'll be pretty good. So I get a low roll. It's still not bad, I guess. 1.5 damage. Yeah, that's pretty bad. But again, it's not bad.
During the fight, Vince asks, "Do you know the truth about that village?"
Nope.
The headman may look like a nice old man, but he keeps those little monsters around too. He begins, but before he can finish, Winifred, Hedwin, and Berwin of the Ivory Order appear.
I'm in the middle of a fight. Can you leave me alone till I finish the fight?
The three brush you aside, fixing their attention on Vince. "So you are the one who disturbs the peace," they exclaim, then charge at him.
Okay, this is very unreasonable.
The Ivory Order and that false justice they serve are the true evil here, he retaliates, fighting back.
I think I see why I'm the hero. I'm clearly the only third party uninvolved with all sides. I think I kind of won. You know what? I got XP. Vince looks like he wants to say something. Well, there's nothing I can do about that, Vince. Yay, more leveled up! Gain immunity freeze. Yes! We just leveled up, isn't bad.
Seeing the two parties occupied with each other, you realize this is your chance to grab Mr. Flobby.
Save Mr. Flobby. Okay. I bet he's eating the monsters.
Perhaps wary of humans, Mr. Flobby dashes out when you draw near.
Mr. Flobby skips in the shrine, catch him. I mean, is this really... You know what? You two can kill each other, that's fine. What is... Do you have anything else to say?
Vince is on equal footing with the three from the Order. You realize then that he wasn't fighting in earnest against you earlier.
And because of that, he was losing badly. But that doesn't make sense.
Engrossed in their battle, the combatants pay you no mind.
Well, that's fine. Anyway, I'm back. Welcome back. Wagon had to go sleep. I think the head man of the of Union Village is eating the monsters. I want to make sure Mr. Flobby's
When
okay.
you reach out to grab Mr. Flobby, he suddenly attacks. Lower Mr. Flobby's stamina to calm him down.
He's a strong slime. Okay, let's... Okay, that doesn't matter anymore. Is that too strong? Please don't do a lot of damage. I feel like I'm gonna accidentally kill him. Well... I hope Mr. Flobby's okay. He's cute. I don't want him to die. I finally met a friendly slime. Victory's yours. Now I feel like a bad person. Also, you know, it will take... It still didn't talk about your PC problems with me yet.
Exhausted from the fight, the raging Mr. Flobby finally stops attacking.
After a stream yesterday, the computer got really laggy and frozen up. So I just didn't want to stress it. And also the puzzle game I play, I went in to see if I could finish the sky today, but I can't get into the puzzle I was doing. So I'll never finish the sky, I guess. It's very sad. So that's the long and the short of it, honestly.
But it seems he hasn't yet come to his senses. He glares warily at your party. Find something to help return Mr. Flobby to normal.
Hello, Nameless. Hello, Raptor. Asperger's girl, how's it going? It's going well. I don't know that word. Like, was it completely frozen or you could still move your mouse? It wasn't completely frozen, but it also wasn't. Like, it wasn't working properly. It was like mostly frozen. If I moved the mouse like quite a bit later, it would move something on the screen and it wouldn't move the way I had moved the mouse. So it just... Okay, I'm gonna be stuck for 5 minutes. Welcome to a just chatting stream, everyone, for the next 5 minutes. Anyway, and... Okay, time to try Control-Alt-Delete. Well, it happened yesterday, and I don't think that was gonna work. Nothing was working. Try pressing Control, Windows plus Shift plus B. Wait, doesn't that just shut down? That was yesterday's problem. I haven't had that problem today. And I'm not gonna remember this if I have that problem again. No, it doesn't shut down anything. It'll refresh the graphics card. Okay. But anyway, I'm not having that problem anymore. It just, the computer was sounding very loud. It was, everything was lagging on screen. But once I shut down some stuff, it was working again. It was after I shut down Minecraft. I don't know what was wrong with it. But I quickly shut everything down when it started running smoothly again and just turned off the computer. By the way, I recommend doing that button combo in general. Okay, interesting. I'll take a picture and see. Oh, my phone's still off. It could be the mouse. I had an issue like this before where my mouse just made everything frozen. I don't think it's the mouse because the mouse is new. And also because I think it was Raptor's boats, actually. I had been playing Minecraft and Raptor, Alt plus F4 on the other hand. I broke a lot of things. I ran my Alt plus F4 so it plays recall. Fair enough. I removed all the votes from the tower. Yeah, but I think because that happened while my computer was running, that when I exited out of Minecraft, it was still trying to load your boats. Somehow my battery went up when my phone was off. That's weird. Raptor is a genius. Maybe. And I have a suspicion that my computer just couldn't handle that the boats were there, and it killed my computer for a little bit. It's just my suspicion, but that's what I suspect. Now, it's been 2 minutes, and I have 3 more minutes of chatting to do. Anyway, gotta go sleep. See you tomorrow. Everyone take care. Cruel. There's too many hands on this boat. Don't worry. Nameless left. You're alone. But yeah. That was special. So I then was having problems today picking out the game, so I just decided to do this. You know, there was Raptor 2, you know. I know he's purple and all, but they don't look all the same. I didn't think he counted because he wasn't, you know, a mod, but you know, if you're absolutely just forced you on a just chatting and leaving right away. I know, right? That's what I'm saying. I'm sure Lost approves of your behavior. I'm just saying, everyone's giving it the same advice at the same time. True. And I'm still gonna say I'll take a picture, look at it later, but you don't need to solve the problem right now. Nameless's solution, Lost, you'll appreciate this, was just new computer. So, he picked probably the most easy, option of all from the maintenance perspective. Just bulldoze the whole thing. Start fresh. Yeah, if the mouse moves, I don't know what the issue is. If it doesn't, it could be something else. I think the thing was just over... What's the term? It was just like lag and freezing and lag and stuff, and I think it was probably just like overloaded. Not overheating, overloaded, I think. Overheating could have been it, but I think it wasn't like that warm. It's been way warmer in the past and it's been fine, so. Apparently the RAM is maxed out, so that's probably what it was. Apparently, I've been told. Now, I don't know if this is true. Ask someone who knows and you might get a different answer. But from what I was told at the beginning of the stream, my boat's all kinds of fused into one singular entity at the bottom of the tower. Yeah, I think that's what did it, Raptor. I think that's what caused the computer to have problems. I don't know why it only took effect after, but after I shut down the CurseForge and Minecraft, like I shut down Minecraft, then everything started to slow down. Then I shut down CurseForge and VC Face, and then I was able to get to move around enough to deal with OBS. So I'm suspecting somehow those boats did something. I guess RAM is a possibility, is that it's unlikely unless you're doing 5 things at once. I don't know, but I do know. Well, I guess now is a possibility. Yay, I can move! Because that sounds like it. But I think, yeah, the computer does a lot when you're streaming. Because I also did have YouTube open. I did close that as well.
You wiped Mr. Flobby's mouth with the handkerchief you received from the girl. Then you hear a quiet voice speak. That's not my mouth, Mr. Flobby murmurs bashfully.
I feel like you're actually wiping his bum. I'm gonna disappear because I planned on doing something. Okay, Raptor. Have a good day. Have a good stream.
It looks like the girl's familiar scent on the handkerchief returned him to normal.
I play on a laptop with like 16 gigabytes of RAM, okay? I know the experience. Fair, fair.
Having regained his senses, Mr. Flobby heads back to the village. You place the increasingly sticky handkerchief in your bag.
Yuck. Return to Unionville. I feel like the guy is eating the monsties. Like, actually, my hardware is worse than yours? No, I believe you. I just think ours is more overworked. I honestly don't know about that. Well, you aren't used... Well, you don't have... I'm on my PC 24/7.
Good work.
Fair. I just think you don't have 4 people using it at different intervals trying to do lots of content creation. Yeah, it's Inner Town.
Lappy approaches and tells you that Mr. Flobby has returned.
Talk with Mr. Flobby now that he's safe within the confines of Unionville. And give the girl back her her messy handkerchief.
The girl is ecstatic that Mr. Flobby is finally back home. I'm happy for you, Melanie says with a smile as she returns the handkerchief. The girl bows her head and thanks you deeply.
I don't know about that. I stream for like 11 hours sometimes. I'm just saying, I think the logging in and out of different accounts and the uploading and the downloading and the is probably stressful. I don't know how much you do logging into different accounts, but I do think it adds to it a little bit. Sometimes. Yeah, but you don't do it regularly. We do all of our stuff every day. You might stream for 11 hours sometimes, but you don't do it twice a day, 3 hours every day. It's different. It's probably a different kind of stress. And yeah, your hardware is probably worse. Well, there are things I do when I'm not streaming. Yeah. It's just we found streaming to be especially stressful for our dear hunk of wires.
Mr. Flobby looks as slimy as ever. You just hope it's a happy slime. The headman wants us to bring Mr. Flobby to him. Would you mind, you ask? Of course not. But bring him back soon, she answers with a bright smile.
Honestly, VC Face is the thing that causes me those issues in terms of performance. Bring Mr. Flobby before Unionville's village's headman. You fulfill the necessary requirements to unlock Mr. Flobby's enemy story. Enemy story? He's an enemy? No! Don't tell me he's an enemy. Mr. Flobby. It's everyone's favorite friendly villager slime, Mr. Flobby. You can find him playing house or racing against the girl in the village, his bestest friend forever. Mr. Flobby comes from a real big family. There's his sister, Flobby, his brother, and his nephew. Sadly, none of them are with us any longer. Oh. These slimes have learned how to wield human weaponry. Most all who have taken them lately have paid with their lives. Well, learn to wield is perhaps overstating things. They just primarily attack by ramming their gooey body into their knees, but now they do so well brandishing a sword. Seeing as they produce poison with their bodies for protection, these guys are anything but fun. Factor in their tough flesh, and you have a meal even the omnivores avoid. So many chefs have tried and failed to come up with a way to render these creatures edible, and that each new poisoning elicits little more than eye rolling from the physicians on duty. That's just kind of stupid. Umbral Goblin activated by violence. Umbral Goblin's realish using weapons. Okay, literally when I close it, my frame rate becomes super stable. Hedge's ideal form. Nah. But it is cute. These guys are cute. I just mean the monsters in general in the game. No one in particular. Goblins relish using weapons that maim their enemies and are said to be elated by the sound and sensation of cracking their enemies' bones. It seems incessant bullying from their supposed mates is what snapped these I don't know why I read that as dragons. What snapped these goblins? Perhaps humans are not the only ones preoccupied with fitting into society at large. That's just something. That's something. Orc wildlings are a short-tempered lot who heap scorn on any creature weaker than themselves. Most often they can be found attempting the theft of money or equipment. Sapling Trents. I'll read that later. Anything else? I do have some new ones. Can't believe she called me cute in particular. I always knew that, talking about the monsters on screen. Yeah, let's enter his house. I can't say the name of this town! I keep wanting it to be all sorts of things that are not the name.
I am so happy to see you safe and sound, the headman exclaims, giving Mr. Flobby a hug.
I know.
You explain everything that happened, including the incident with Vince and the Ivory Order. He expresses his relief that the Order will be taking care of the criminal. He then thanks you for your hard work and instructs his stewardess to prepare dinner for your party.
Is Mr. Flobby okay? I kind of don't want to eat at his house. I know fairy tales.
You can feel your collective mouths watering at the sight of the lavish meal before you.
Joke is that you don't need to point it out.
You, Mar, and Ridis immediately dig in. You aren't sure where you find a moment to breathe among all the feasting.
These guys have never read their fairy tales. They don't understand you're not supposed to eat the food.
Please, eat to your heart's content, the headman insists with a smile. Once your belly is full, you realize that Mr. Flobby is gone. And then... Room for dessert? The headman asks, offering you a plate of slimy jelly. You feel your stomach churning at the very sight of it.
I'm just telling you not to eat the food. Who are you? I'm saying in a fairy tale, this guy is obviously not someone you can trust. If you eat his food, you're bound to get into trouble. You shouldn't eat from this kind of guy, this kind of man. This kind of man is going to offer you the food, and you shouldn't take it. This guy's too suspicious. You shouldn't take the food he offers. I don't know. He seems polite to me. Stop being so paranoid. Like, actually. No, clearly he's turning the monsters into food, and who knows what poison.
The color strikes you as familiar, and the stickiness sends a shiver down your spine.
Could it be Mr. Floppy?
Is this Mr. Flobby? You ask the headman, your voice trembling in disbelief.
I know you love the humans or the real monster plot, but we don't need to take it literally. Like, no, I think with this guy it is the case, though.
The headman looks at you with a plain expression, one that holds no malice. Is that a problem? He questions back. This dish is a masterpiece, he remarks with a light-hearted chuckle as he gazes at the jelly.
Look at him, he's a good man. Yep, he's as good a man. I think Bowser's a better man, though.
And I have you brave heroes to thank for it. Had you not brought that slime back, we would not be able to enjoy this exquisite dessert.
No one cooks that well could be a bad person. Well, it was nice knowing you, Lost. Take your leave.
You move to leave, but the headman stops you. I try to get my meat while it's still young and tender, but at least your pet is very plump, he remarks, licking his lips. He points at Mar and asks, would you consider leaving that creature here with me? Never, you refuse flatly, not bothering to hide your discomfort. Think about it, he entreats. And then... You grab the headman by his lapels, hands trembling in fury.
No one hurts Mar. He's too cute. He could live a better life. Ah! Mar is our friend. Okay, maybe I shouldn't kill the old... You know what? I have no shame. He deserves it. Why did I get gold for that? You knocked the headmaster unconscious. What a monster. How dare he go after Mar?
You pummel the headman with all your might.
Don't threaten me. You don't threaten Mr. Mar. He's too cute.
Curled up on the ground, the headman groans in pain, but insists that monsters were meant to be eaten. You hug Mar tightly, reassuring him that you will not hand him over to anyone.
And stealing his money. Stealing his money is the right thing to do. You taught me that.
Mar looks at you with his round eyes and mews softly. You meet eyes with the rest of your party and reach a tacit agreement. Together, you all stand and leave.
This might get me in trouble later. But I don't care. Yeah, I didn't want to accept food.
As you are about to leave the headman's house, though, the old man suddenly charges at you from behind. But Mar, the keener of you two, is quick to block his path. With a crash, Mar and the headman tumble to the ground.
Also, it's kind of out of character for your team to do it. To do that? What do you mean? Just accept food? Or be suspicious of people?
From the headman's hand falls a small blade. It clatters to the ground, covered in blood.
I mean, my people have hardly been the most morally upright if you're saying they're not allowed to steal. That was the other group. So who got stabbed?
You take the injured Mar to an inn where you can watch over him.
Well, they've been money-grubbing, greedy people throughout the whole game. I feel like selling your companions is part of the course. Except I've been protective of Mar all the way through. My choices have always been positive towards Mar. That's been the only thing I haven't been willing to betray is Mar. The only thing I've been like, no, I disagree. Look, him belong to nature. He belongs in the kitchen, in the oven specifically. No!
You gaze at the unconscious Mar with concern. Despite the shallow wound, no amount of medicine seems to rouse Mar from the bed. I heard that my friends were in danger, so I came as quickly as I could, Lappy says.
Think about it. Food is better with friends, and friends are supposed to... Oh, that's disgusting. Friends are not supposed to be food. I mean, I've said the same, but... That's only if the friend is not on the same level, you know?
As he reaches Mar's bedside, he leans over and licks his wound. This is what-you-call-it extract, he shouts. He explains that it is a poison extracted from a certain monster. If it enters the body, it drastically reduces one's stamina.
What-you-call-it extract. I like that name.
Hearing those words, you realize the headman's blade must have been coated in this poison.
What?
Mar's condition starts to make sense.
What do you mean? It's a hippo. You're below his level. Exactly! How could I sell out a friend who's so much above me?
Isn't there anything we can do? Melanie asks. Lappy's eyes widen in realization before he places his mouth over Mar's wound and begins sucking. He then puts the what-you-call-it extract into a bottle and hands it to you.
You see what-you-call-it extract from Lappy. Collected from Mar.
Lappy says that if you follow the road south of the village, you will reach Shoreland. He tells you to give the extract to the famous nutritionist there.
Lappy should go.
You try asking Lappy to go in your stead. Since you already know the particulars, why don't you go?
That wasn't what I meant, but that works.
I would love to go, but alas, I am a monster, and still a child, he answers. Thus venturing to other towns would be perilous. You raise an eyebrow, recalling someone who had said they were ready to leave the village on a journey. You decide to go, knowing that Mar's health is your top priority. But this is strange. The extract comes from a monster, so it should have no effect on one, Lappy remarks with a curious tilt of his head.
Mar was moved from the party. The tragedy. Follow the road leading south from Unionville toward Shoreland. Set up your party. Oh, I do need to. Hello, Gore. Good afternoon, Hedge. Hope the stream is going well. It is, but we just lost our most valuable member of the team. It's very tragic. How are you, Gore? It's nice to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Fill the necessary requirements and unlock Village Headman's Flipside story.
I thought a beast of that size would eat us out of house and home, she remarks, no doubt talking about Mar.
Yeah, let's leave. Anyways, I'm right. He didn't turn anyone into monsters. I'm just saying he's suspicious. Fine. He didn't turn in... Nothing bad happened to you, just Mar. But Mar is our friend. And he's way above us. Oh, I need to read this. A monster vanishes in a village where such creatures live together in peace with humankind. While on its trail, the proud witch encounters a one-eyed man from her past. The Ivory Order and Mysterious Man cross blades, and self-proclaimed heroes slink away to seek the missing monster. Home. The hidden village secret comes to light, and 'tis united in name alone. A monster falls protecting the would-be hero from the headman's blade. Knowing they must save their precious companion, the party sets out to the next town. There they meet two stalwart men who devote their lives to nutrition. Good going, glad to hear it's going well. Very happy, card game looks fun. It is. Follow the road leading south from Unionville towards Shoreland. Enemy appears.
Don't hold back.
I guess metaphorically you turned into a monster and did what to that poor man? I'm not sure what you mean. Please explain. Blah. Please explain what you're saying. Oh, now I see why you enjoyed the game so much. I love the art style. It's very pretty. I like the pixel art version better though. And it's just fun to play for me.
Oh?
Oh, the defense stats 50. That's why I always have trouble with these guys. Music is banger too. Yeah, it's good music. I like this game. I do. It's fun.
And fight.
I like fire as well. I don't know.
Fortune favors the bold.
I might be easy to please, but I do really, just find this very satisfying. That's not great. Well, lightning doesn't work on him anyway, so I guess it's fine. Anyways, no. Has a lot of meanings, huh? That's alright. No, I don't know what you mean, though. Explain, Lost. Sensing my chair over here. Well, I'm glad it's making you dance. Go above and read. I'm pretty sure knocked up is just another way of saying beating it up anyways. Ah. I think it's also a way of... I don't know what all it means. But I feel like it's something to be wary of, and I don't know why.
A giant wave is rushing toward the shore.
Well, for higher to avoid danger. Nope.
The wave crashes straight into you, drenching you head to toe. You feel something wriggling in your sodden clothes. It's a crab. You yelp as it pinches every inch of you it can reach.
You took 10 damage. Poor guy.
The harbor is closed today. Anyone seeking shoreland should move 3 spaces to the southeast. Look, you two, it's the sea, Ridis exclaims, frolicking in glee. You, on the other hand, trudge along as far as you can from the coast, ignoring the hair sticking to your forehead. Feeling something at your feet, you glance down. There's something underneath your boot.
Hello, yo! What a cute girl. Well, thank you. I am cute.
It appears you've stepped on a monster's cape, making it very upset. It attacks you in fury.
Hello, Hedge. Hello, yo! How are you today? Yeah, I meant you. Of course, because I'm adorable. And I just picked a fight. As always, I'm great. Happenstance cards will trigger each turn during this battle. Ensure all allies and enemies attacked all land. Oh my. I think I need lightning for these guys. I'd like to change my... Yeah, feeding her ego. Oh crap, that's not great. Don't feed the cat girl, please. She'll get fat. What cat girl? I'm doing fine. It was a new life for me with 9 hours of zero internet. Wow. Fatter the better, I guess. She'll eat your arm. And if she wants. What cat girl are you talking about? This sounds very disturbing. You have disturbed me. Disturbed me. Allies, add 3 to Allie's defense. Don't feed the wolfie, she'll go feral for pancakes. Only a little bit. Or only a little bit. You see a lot of sentences in a row, just go up and down. If you see a lot of sentences in a row... What? Just go up and... If you see a lot of sentences in a row, just go up and down. Eating her ego. Yep. I see all of the words, I just don't see any relevance to me. I think this is the first, like the second, or first or second time I'm using a health item. Ah, it's not looking great. we go. That might have taken him out. Yeah, it did. I'm gonna be right back. Bring my doggo for a walk. Don't miss me too much, guys. Bye-bye, go enjoy your walk with your doggo. Oh, I missed that happenstance. It looks like it was a tack up. Hen's not so bad, but I'm not sure she's gonna survive. This is all I have? No, wrong one. Crap. Well, that was pointless. Not like in a row as in a row. As in, you know, repeatedly. You're just confusing me more a lot. It's that 1500 XP, 1000 gold, and I missed the card. Decrease fire water damage by 5. Deal bolt damage, inflicts paralysis if roll is 4 or greater. Ooh, I want that one. Thinking of switching out one of yours. I like these, but I think I want Thunderstorm. And then because of the... I find it easier if I organize them properly, which I haven't been doing. I'm not gonna ever use this. Let's be honest, I'm just not happening. Oh, I should have used that. I forgot I had a heal. Thank you for the hydrate. But yes, I'm trying to say go up. Why? Okay, explain to me why I should go up. I read all your messages. Enter Shoreland. Yes. Did you figure out the cat girl part yet? I have no idea what you're talking about. What cat girl? You must be seeing things. Find the nutritionist residing in Shoreland. You can't be talking about me, because I'm a wolf.
You hear a roar in the distance. According to the townsfolk, it is a very recent phenomenon.
Did you really? I don't know who it could be, because, you know, I read all the things, but I'm a wolf, not a cat girl. So, you know, who could you be talking about?
Rumor in the village has it that it might be the dragon.
I'm assuming that you can't read instead. It's much better.
The man says the fishing industry is usually thriving in their seaside town, but recently nets have been coming up empty. He mentions that even the fishing harbor to the northwest has been suffering from poor hauls of late.
You know, you've fulfilled the necessary requirements and unlocked Muscleman's flip side story. You know, he almost looks... He's still, you know, it's better than before, but he still looks disturbing enough to be upsetting.
A troubled woman tells you that there has been a rise in thefts lately. She speculates the recession to be the cause. She claims that even the cold medicine she always has on hand has disappeared. She narrows her eyes at the crowd, suspecting there is a thief among them, and offers a reward for the return of the medicine. Your ears perk up at the word reward, and you immediately agree to help expose the dirty thief.
Edge, I know you're disgusted by the man-old body, but even Pixels now, I'm worried about you. I'm worried for you. Just that particular way of drawing it is very gross to me. It's not so bad in pixel form, is what I said, by the way.
I can feel the dragon's presence. I must inform Lady Winifred, the knight mutters. You feel impatient, determined not to let the order beat you to it.
Hates muscular men. I don't think that's the problem. Likes Wolverine, what does she mean by this? I don't know where you're going with this.
The sign on the door reads, "The Great Nutritionist Oreo."
Oreo?
You open the door without knocking. Is anyone home, you call? A muscular man emerges from the back.
How do you greet him? Are you the nutritionist? Yeah, let's ask, are you the nutritionist?
You politely ask if he is the nutritionist. Indeed, I am the nutritionist Oreo, he answers.
I don't know either. I'm just following the flow of your reaction. I mostly just have a problem with the way that one was drawn. I don't know. There was something very gross about him to me. Other things were fine, but that guy in particular was very... Just the way he was drawn was gross to me. It grossed me out. I don't know. I don't actually have a problem with muscles. I just don't like the way, yes, detailed muscles. You know, it's not even just detailed muscles. I think it was the way they were detailed. Because, like, if you show me a chart of what's under a person's skin, like just muscle, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with muscles that are very defined over the skin. Or, not over the skin, but, like, just very defined. Like, I wasn't really that bothered by JoJo. It's not my favorite art, but it's not, like, disgusting. There's just something about the way it was done with him that's, like, off-putting to me. Personally, I feel JoJo's Bizarre Adventures muscles are way more detailed. Yes, I've seen the art for that before. I just, not a favorite art style of me, but I don't, like, feel like I'm gonna throw up when I look at it. I haven't watched JoJo right away. I mean, I've watched a little bit, but I have no intention of watching more. I saw some of it. It's not exactly a favorite for me. By the way, hate speech to text. I guess you hate speech to text today, okay.
He says he has been studying dietetics here for many years. You hand Oreo the extract and explain that your comrade is now bedridden because of it.
I still use it though, and I don't know why. Are you an idiot?
He stares at the extract for a long time, and then opens the bottle and laps at the liquid inside. That's poison, Melanie shouts in alarm. The man insists that he'll be fine with his expertise of nutrition, and insists that knowledge is power, as if that will help somehow.
Just, the game did something gross.
Regardless, it seems he managed to grasp the composition of the poison with that lick, and starts concocting a nutritional supplement to counter it.
I just nearly threw up because of something described in the game. Okay. I won't tell you because you'll probably throw up for real. Well, you know you already know the answer to that. Yeah.
However, he says he needs a spry fish, which has been difficult to catch lately. He needs a special fish to make the necessary supplement.
How do you catch a spry fish?
When he explains that you can catch one in the surrounding sea, Ridis confidently interjects. She shows you a page from her ancient tome, which explains the ecology of the fish in detail. That book comes in handy from time to time, Melanie remarks in surprise. Oreo gasps as if remembering something. He says that his son went out fishing and, with a bit of luck, may have already caught a spry fish. It sounds like his son is fishing on the wharf. You decide to go find him.
Look for Ario's son near the shoreline wharf. Build an essay requirements and unlock Ridis' flip side story. That's great. The implication that you have a weaker sense of disgust than your mother is honestly unbelievable. What? What?
You approach a woman sneaking around in a corner of town. Hearing your voice, she turns in surprise. You see a vial of cold medicine clutched in her hands. You explain that the person she stole it from needs it back. The woman begins to explain her own situation with downcast eyes.
Oh, the implication that you have a... Oh, you're saying that her stomach is weaker than mine is honestly unbelievable. Well, on most things you would be right, but when it comes to that specific kind of thing, both me and my mom, it's a thing for us, is spit, and spit is a thing for us. So, I don't know how much I should explain about this, so, yeah. It's just one of the few things me and my mom have in common, and, yeah. Don't need to, yeah. So, yeah. That's why I was saying that. I usually have a weaker sense of disgust, you know. But when it comes to that kind of thing, my stomach is slightly calmer when it comes to stuff like that. Truly just like the word... What? Moist? What? Truly just like the word moist? What? I don't get it.
My poor little boy is bedridden, she says tearfully. He needs medicine, but I don't have any money, so I took it.
Take the medicine back. Okay. That a lot of people are nothing. Just that a lot of people are disgusted by that word. Ah. Yeah, it's just something that we have. He was asking because he doesn't believe that you would be grossed out more easily than me or throw up more easily. He's like, that seems unlikely. But
my Achilles heel is on.
Yeah, and it was something about spit.
Okay.
See?
Mouth stuff is my. I'm sorry.
Neither of us can handle mouth stuff, but I can handle it slightly better.
Bones, blood, gore, I'm good.
Anything else, she's fine. But for spit, neither of us handle that very well. Honestly, this is the most shocking information I received today. Well, good for you.
No matter the reason, theft is wrong. You ignore her excuses and take the medicine from her. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, my boy, she whispers, her voice breaking with tears as she totters away. You feel bad for her and her child, but know you must return the medicine to its rightful owner, now to receive your reward.
Also, hearing you say you're better at mouth stuff is just something. Well, it's just because I'm only better because I won't throw up as likely.
The woman thanks you for returning the medicine and bestows you with a reward.
Anyways, moving on. Yeah, let's move on. It's just... Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I have now successfully gotten my money. Hmm. You received mysterious card 6 from the woman.
Unsure if you made the right choice, you return to your journey with a heavy heart. Saving one forsakes the other. What a cruel world this is.
Shouldn't break the law.
You see a young man with his line in the water and call out to him.
Truly one of those streams today. Is it? Nice.
He turns around and flexes, shouting out suddenly, "Power is power."
Yes.
You stare, enchanted by his bulging musculature. There is no doubt in your mind that this is Oreo's son. He asks if you have business with him.
What will you say? You're the nutritionist's son?
Though you are pretty sure of the answer, you ask the young man if he is the nutritionist's son.
Power is power. What a true statement. I know, right? Guy, he's spitting facts here. None of this true power is friendship or all that crap. Power is true.
That I am, he answers. He introduces himself as Bruno and says he is learning to be a nutritionist like his father. You introduce yourself, expressing to him that you are a hero on a journey and require a spry fish to save your ill comrade. His eyes begin to sparkle the moment you utter the word hero, and he becomes engrossed in your tale.
I feel like heroes may be a stretch of the definition, but you know, I'll take it.
More or less grasping the situation, he regrets to inform you that he has not caught any spry fish yet. He says that a monster has settled near their town, and its thundering roars have scared most of the fish away. You know Oreo needs a spry fish to make that supplement.
Aww.
Hearing the despair in your voice, Bruno speaks, his words like an ember in the dark. He tells you that there is a harbor near town where fishermen gather. Perhaps you can find the fish you seek there. You thank him for the information, then head to the harbor with your comrades. Just as you are about to leave, Bruno offers to escort you there.
Well, isn't Bruno just a gentleman?
Is it a reward you're after? You are about to ask. But Melanie smacks you on the head before you can voice it and allows him to come along.
Thanks, Melanie. I probably deserved that. My character, you know, Bruno joins your party. I didn't even think of the reward thing, but my character's right. What if he's after a reward? He knows how much I want to save my friend. Let's go to the place. Set up your party. I want to look at him, but I don't actually want to set him into the party, but, you know. Level 9. What kinds of skills and stuff does he have? Top. Okay, so he's pretty... Does he have any abilities? Decrease water damage by 5. Okay, he's actually pretty decent. What's his equipment like? What's everyone's equipment like? I should probably start looking for new equipments and stuff. He has one... Oh, he doesn't even have armor. Oh my goodness. Like, do I have spare armor? You know what? I'm not going to use him anyway. That's something. But I think I like this Bruno guy. He doesn't want to... He hasn't, you know... We don't know if he wants a reward or not, but he seems like a decent kind of guy. He told me where to find the fish I needed for my friend.
Bruno looks ecstatic that he was allowed to join your party. When you ask him why, he tells you that his dream is to be an adventurer and has thus been training every day.
Wait, Didn't you just say you're training to be a nutritionist?
But his father, famed in the world of nutrition, forced him into following in his footsteps. One desires strength, the other knowledge. Unable to see eye to eye, the two fight nearly every day.
Ah, fair enough.
What will you ask Bruno?
You got something against her? I actually am curious about this.
Curious about his attire, you ask why he does not wear armor.
You could do both. True. True, I agree, but you know, that's not how it plays.
He confessed that he once wished for armor, but deemed it unnecessary after gaining so much muscle.
How are you with a sword?
You ask Bruno about his sword arm, saying you are something of a swordsman yourself. Bruno replies that he specializes in hand-to-hand combat, then flexes his bulging biceps as proof.
You know, fair enough, dude.
Apparently, he only carries around a sword to look like an adventurer.
Kind of an idiot.
In that moment, you realize something. While his passion for being an adventurer is true, he is dumber than a sack of rocks.
It's a fascinating choice, I get it. Yeah, I get it, he's dumb.
The words "birds of a feather flock together" run through your mind, but you quickly chase them away, afraid of what that means for you.
Ah, I love that thought. You know, that's the best. Birds of a feather flock together. Am I an idiot too? That's what that statement pretty much was just now. It's like you, Hedge. I know. I'm far more clever than this guy, though. Crap. Just as I get rid of the wind, I need it. Oh, get paralysis. Let's do this, and then... Nice, a 6 is good. Nice, lucky, a crit. Bum, bum, bum. Good warrior wastes no time.
You won't catch a spry fish swimming out.
You won't catch a spry fish swimming out there. The barren harbor, yes. Scour the harbor for a spry fish.
He has been fishing for several days, having decided not to return home empty-handed. He hopes his wife and child back in Shoreland are well. The woman says she has been waiting here for days, worried about her husband, who has yet to return.
Ah! You acquired the necessary requirements and unlocked a Muscle Maiden's flip-side sword. You know, I don't like her outfit either.
Lately, a monstrous roar has been disturbing the seas and scaring away all the fish.
The pixel art, you know, it's probably worse if it's not pixel art.
He sighs, lamenting that his catches have been poor as a result. A rough-tempered piscator stands there, having just returned from fishing. Mars' fate rests upon this man's haul.
What do you ask? Any bites?
Terrible, he says, showing you the few fish he's caught. Inside, you see A spry fish, Bruno shouts.
This is the Jim Bro Island, I see. Yeah, I think the fishermen are all muscly. It's their feature. You know, fair enough.
You ask him if you can have the spry fish, but he says he won't give it up for free.
Name your price. What do you ask? Picator, how much?
When you ask how much it will cost, he gives the absurd price of 1,000,000 gold pieces.
That's not happening.
You're heartless, Ridis pouts. The man is enraged by the rude response. Just then, Bruno prances forth and shouts, "Stop right there! Your fisherman muscles are simply sublime," he exclaims.
This is gonna save us his muscles. Okay.
He challenges the man to a competition of muscles with the spry fish as the prize. The piscator seems interested and agrees on one condition. If you lose, you must become my servant. This one's all yours, Melanie says, patting you on the shoulder.
Why is this happening to me?
Then let the carnival of might and muscles begin, Bruno roars, completely fired up.
This doesn't seem very fair to me.
Your puny body is no match for mine, the piscator shouts back, throwing a punch.
I might be on low health right now. Oh, it's just the guy I haven't fought with yet. Oh, man. Happenstance cards. Great, great. Muscles, muscles. What is Tome game? Add 2 to all allies. 2 to all allies attacks. Oh, that's not bad. Allies and enemies, I guess. Oh. Let's do this. I missed. I might lose at this rate. At least I'm lucky.
A battle of beefiness.
I didn't need that comment. Ow! Allies recover 4 HP. Oh, that's nice. Let's hope I actually hit him this time.
You're doing great.
What is this Otome game? Yeah, no, I don't. Are muscles a feature in Otome games? Just curious. I don't know. I honestly don't.
It feels like watching a...
Oh, bodybuilding competition? Oh, I'm dead. I lost.
It looks like your adventure ends here.
That's the second time I've lost one. Oh, it's the first game over. That's a nice game over screen, though. Problem, though. When did I last save? Yeah, continue. But when was the last save? Because Okay, let's do this. Usually it's small skinny boys or musty little boys. Well, that's nice. Okay, I'm going to now save before I do that fight again. No.
The
I just
woman
saw.
says she has been waiting here for days, worried about her husband, who has yet to return.
My cat just started messing with the internet. I really hope the internet's okay. But not too much muscle, but...
Lately, a monstrous roar has been disturbing the seas and scaring away all the fish. He sighs, lamenting that his catches have been poor as a result.
Well, let's just talk to everybody, and then we save before we do this fight, so I don't have to talk to anybody again. And I'm gonna be grateful that everything's gone so well. So don't worry, Hedge. People agree that too much muscle is an issue. I'm just gonna skip
A
into the...
rough Mars fate rests upon this man's hall.
Catch anything?
Terrible, he says, showing you the few fish he's caught. Inside you see a spry fish, Bruno shouts. You ask him if you can have the spry fish, but he says he won't give it up for free.
Okay. Should I ask the other question since how much didn't work?
The Piscator is shocked by your outburst. What did you say? The Piscator roars, and you immediately hide behind Melanie. The man is enraged by the rude response. Just then, Bruno prances forth. He challenges the man to the Piscator. This one's all yours, Melanie says. Then let the carnival of might and muscles begin, Bruno roars. Your puny body is no match for mine, the Piscator shouts back, throwing a punch.
Yeah. Anyway, probably should have leveled him up before doing this. I didn't, though. Well, that was, pointless. Let's see. Okay, that's a good start. Pack up is great, but it's not bad.
A battle of beefiness.
Oof. And let's see. If I can hit this, I might survive this time. I'm dead again, aren't I? Yeah. Can't wait for the
Looks
feature.
like your adventure ends here.
Anyways, this is building towards your Otome game stream. Can't wait for that future. Totally going to happen. Yeah, I wouldn't get your hopes up. So I'm going to continue. And wish I had saved more. Let's go do some more fighting so that he levels up at least 1 or 2 more levels, because currently that's just not working out for us. But I'm gonna finish up soon. I just want to do 1 or 2 more fights, and actually, let me see first. They all need 1,000. She needs 500. He needs 800. Thank you for the hydrate.
Let's do this.
Now I need wind. Now that I don't have it anymore, I need it all the time. I was like, fine, this area is full of water creatures. Wind's not very useful. I'm not gonna have wind. I'll do something else. Now I get no water creatures and I keep needing wind. Oh, he had less attack power. I should have kept him alive. Oh well. Eh. Cards afflicted with attack down have lower attack. Oh Wow, who could have guessed? Let's do one more fight and then I'm gonna... Oh, this'll work.
Watch out, your friends cry, as something comes hurtling straight at your face.
I didn't see what it was. What are my options?
You keep your cool. Your friends gasp as you catch whatever it is before it clobbers you.
Who obtained air splitter? I got the bow! Okay, that makes sense. You know what? It's kind of fitting. This is a difficulty spike. I think it's just because the guy is weak and I'm always over-leveled in this game. Like, usually I'm always under-leveled, but this game's so easy to level up in. And I keep not doing what I'm supposed to. So I'm always higher level than I'm supposed to be.
And fight.
Why is this the only time you actually died? Because I'm not using a character I know how to fight with. Let's see. Well, it's the only time you actually die. Other than the one time with the, it's literally just an auto death. It's a pretty good happenstance. Neither of these guys are resistant, I believe, so this is pretty good.
That was lucky.
Yep, I like the crits. Yeah, it's really quick to grind, I've noticed. Yeah, and I appreciate it. You know what? I don't... If I'm just wandering around and I naturally just accrue ability, I prefer that over a game where I have to spend forever at something. Yeah, let me open the map while I'm here, I guess. So I forgot to mention, no more Wednesday games. I will do Wednesday games again, it just...
Don't hold back.
I just was like... I'm using not proper language here. I just didn't want another day where everything was going wrong. And it started to feel a bit like stuff was going wrong, so I just decided to do this. Because it's easy, it's simple, it's nice, I enjoy it.
Excellent.
Those fun days. Yep. They will come back. They come back. Please don't attack the internet again. Every time I tabbed out, it was fun. Oh! You see, that was happening to me last night where my stream kept crashing. Oh no! You have my sympathy. Was I there last night? Popped into your stream? Or was that the night before? I just heard something that what? Don't know what it was, but it didn't sound good. Victor, your party, blah blah blah. I think it's a few days ago now, I'm not sure. My sense of time is terrible. So is mine.
A bizarre rock appeared. It seems primed to explode.
Roll the dice to see what it becomes after it explodes. Oh, a 5. What's that get me?
The bizarre rock transformed into a fear rock. The only way out of this fight is through it.
That should get me a lot of XP though, right? These are strong, right? So, hopefully.
About
XP.
the enemy.
Quick shot should be okay. Oh, I needed those. Only 1 to damage too. Do this. It's my only light-based attack.
Ouch.
That's inconvenient.
That was lucky.
Try lightning. And then she... Six is good. Okay, baby. It's lucky. 2 points of damage there. Maybe even 3. That's not great. Baby, shh. Okay, finishing up soup. 7's good, 7's good. This'll double the damage. Oh, and he's weak to freeze. I should have used the freeze from the beginning. Or it wasn't that great either. Greatest leveling up isn't bad, but decreased volt damage. I like the middle. You know what? That's not bad. She's finishing up soon, but when is soon? In 6 months, according to some people. That was a joke. Last battle, then I'm heading back to town and finishing up, and then I'll have to grind more tomorrow. Not tomorrow, next Monday. Luckily, I have areas to explore, so it won't be so bad. Please calm down! Meow, meow, meow! Very cute.
Excellent.
Ten is good.
Excellent.
I feel like I'm missing context. I mean... I once watched a Minecraft thing where the coming soon for a something that was there on the Minecraft thing was literally like half a year later is when it actually happened. That's the only context. Actually, I think it happened multiple times. Kill the door! It can't beat you! I don't know what's wrong! You fulfilled necessary requirements and unlocked Aquawalk's enemy story. That's great. can't wait to explore it over here. But for now, I'm gonna go here and save and quit. You know what? Honestly, when they say soon, it's always 6 months. Yeah! So, am I wrong? No. I don't really want to do this, but I think I should maybe give him armor. Just, there's a reason. Anyway, that's where I'm gonna leave it for today. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and hanging out. Really appreciate you. Have a great day, everybody. No, I'm just pointing out that you're even more right than I thought. Thank you. I know, I'm always right. I understand. Thank you. Have a great day, and bye-bye!